Okay. Oh, oh, wait. Yeah, I'm back here now. It is a little bright light, sort of. I don't know. I don't know if I can get it to. No, that won't work. No, 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 no. Okay, that's out. Okay, so. I don't know. It's gonna. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so. I think it's just gonna be that way, what it is, until whenever comes. Yeah, it's just what it is. So okay, and because I'm not gonna be here long anyway. So this is just my halfway, hold up spot, and now I'm ready to take off and move to my next um, my next dimension, my next movie, my next stage life, or whatever I gotta do to journey my mission, okay, and to achieve my mission is what I'm here for, okay. I signed up, then I must take my place. I'm not a person who like to lay down my duties, you know what I'm saying? When I'm called for duty, I do intend to make sure I get it taken care of. Mostly because my duties is something that I am enjoying, I have a passion for, and it makes me feel good to see it being assessed and taken care of and looked after, and if no one else will, so will you? Will you do it? Will you do it? Will you go? Will you go? What about my friends? I don't ask you for your friends. I ask for you. What about you? What about you, self? Why you me? Will you me, self, go? Will you me, self, go? Will you? Or will you be like everyone else? Wait on somebody else to step up. Wait on the next one to come in. Wait on. Not even willing to get out and try. You gotta want to step out in the water. You gotta even want to do it. If you don't do it, you gotta want to. You gotta desire somewhere, bring a desire in. You want to be in love, you want to have love, you gotta desire to have that love. I want that love that is divine source. Let me have it. Give me that. Let me become that. Woo! I was like, I want it. I want it. So I said, yeah, you want it? Yep, I do. So I said, okay, here, I'll make sure you get it. And then that's when the fire comes burning up. Yeah. If I had been the other way, from the down up change here. If I hadn't learned the way of the power which I hold as a feminine within of me, if I hadn't got a hold to the life that I am, and realized that is who I am, what I can do is be me. Oh, that's better. Maybe something happened there. I think better. I don't know. And so it's be me, because that's what that's where I'm aiming at. My clockwork. What is it? It's my lock in, my click, where you click clock, you lock your locks, because when you are locked in, you locked into as a chain all the way into your wholeness, You know, you got a chain coming through, and everything is being chained together and linked, and the energy of source of where you at. Okay, but in order to be that chain, you must operate in that energy field to come into that chain link, because that chain is made for a greater purpose as you move into your future. Okay? Alright, so that's spirituality. We're going to talk some more about spirituality. We're going to work out a little bit more here right now. You know, because I don't know. And then we're going to talk some about spirituality and more, and how it operates, and the difference between that and religion, and so forth and so on. Okay? Okay, so here we go. This song here, we're playing called Playboy. You know, one of them. Playboy Style. Yeah. Clean Bennett. Clean Bennett is the one that's singing it. Okay. I think that's it. That's it.
Oh damn. Oh damn. Had a lover undercover, kept it on the low. Said that you meant nothing, but my feelings really grew. Not that I regret you, but I met you when insane. Yeah, didn't need forever, but I needed just to go. Every night at 3 a.m. I'm banging on your door, crying up the marble where we used to fuck till dawn. What you doing to me? Used to be the same from the movie. Now I'm crying tears like a baby. Looking in the mirror, I don't know me. Yeah. Fell in love with a bad dude. Playboy style, should've seen right through. All my friends, they can see the truth. You never love me, yeah. It's so rare for a girl like me. Playboy style, got me falling deep. Did that dirt and I got receipts. You never love me, yeah. La 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 When you making checks on checks, they chase you for that dollar bill. But where the fuck was you when all I had to eat was dollar meals? Thought we'd have a run, boy. Thought you was the one, boy. But as I'm growing older, wiser, I don't want no young lies. Too many on me and I don't discriminate. Might see that bitch on the dinner date. Fashion over new collection. All dirty on me, I don't gotta wait. Gotta treat me like a lady, but I'm still a bad baby. I knew you were texting, I saw you as baby, but yeah. Fell in love with a bad dude. Playboy style, should've seen right through. All my friends, they can see the truth. You never love me, yeah. It's so rare for a girl like me. Playboy style, got me falling deep. Did that dirt and I got receipts. You never love me, yeah. You said no one was home. Two bodies making shapes with the lights on. I hope she's what you want. Can't believe I let her play me so damn good. Teardrops on the collar from the girls from Hollywood. Guess I'm better than you, leaving than you hide the truth. Yeah. Fell in love with a bad dude. Playboy style, should've seen right through. All my friends, they can see the truth. You never love me, yeah. It's so rare for a girl like me. Playboy style, got me falling deep. Did that dirt and I got receipts. You never love me,
Okay, so, yeah, this is something, go with the flow, you know, you kind of get, kind of off beat, you just kind of get it, just keep going, don't stop, whatever you're doing, no matter what it is, keep moving once you get started, but you gotta get started first, and once you get started, you go and you don't stop, and you don't give up, you don't turn back, you don't look back, because nothing's back there. Where you're headed, make that look like what it is, okay? And you'll see it, that's what it is. Once you see the light, as you go into it further and further, and go all the way, don't pull back what you want, versus, don't pull back on what you really know what you want, and you know that it is for you. It is a whole that you know that you want to go through. It is a place that it resides, okay? And you know that it exists. And you want to go there because you know that it is real. Because you've been shown that it's real, and you've seen that it is. And so your heart, your soul, everything is calling for you to come forth and come into that dynamic place that you see ahead of you, and that you long for, and your heart call for, your soul. But that at the same time, you have shit has been in your ass, all up inside of your, testicles, whatever you got up in here, your colons, all this stuff been in your life for a long time, because you didn't have no way of seeing, knowing that you could clear it out, clear yourself, clear your energy, clear your fields, and then you have a better crop, even your crop will look better, it'll feel better. Your world will be a better world, but you didn't know that. So you just continue to go with life as you saw fit. You was driven by the ego. Because that's what happens. The ego will do that. The ego drives you as far away from your heart as it can take you. That's what it's meant to do. Because that's what it is aiming to do. Until it hits a brick wall and it sits there on top of it, and it becomes Humpty Dumpty. Had a big fall, sit on the wall and had a great fall. And none of the people in the Horsemen of None can put Humpty Dumpty back together again, because Humpty Dumpty has shattered. He will not ever be in the same way of existence in life itself again, because now Humpty Dumpty is a goner as far as ruling the energy of the mankind, or the rulers, or the making of this creation, because this creation now is going to another way of being created, or appearance, or looking, being, existing. Yeah. And so, as you move forward, move on, and go into the energy flow, as the energy moves and bring itself around, circle back around, and you follow, you are being made into that higher image of your whole self, of the source, of who you truly reflected back with, in every way, but you're as becoming back to that one, okay? And then you're no more 8, 9, 7, whatever, okay? You're one, okay? So, and that is how spirituality works. Spirituality is giving over to another way, a life, so better way, a life that you know that is going to be better for you. It's going to be better for you and for all others that in your surroundings, and it carries a whole big weight of love inside of it. It holds the weight of love in its energy source, and that love is being, it has to be defined in there. You know, like, you know how you refine like something, sugar, whatever. Yeah, okay, refine. So it has to be refined inside of you, and then you learn how to operate by that energy as you move into higher consciousness. Okay, so to my divine masculine, I love you, baby. You're so sweet. It is to your greatest benefit that you move into the way that is put forth in front of you, and not allow yourself to give yourself room to enter anything less than what you've been sent as a way to come into. I don't know, because you kind of like most people, you know. I think, I mean, I don't know. I don't know about my other me of this. You know, she came through. I think she had a lot of little downfalls, but she learned through them. You don't have, you know, and in her time of being in, you don't need but one time unless there's a real strong hold. If it's really strong, you either need some help to let it become more, let it become free, let you become free. Because what you have to do, whatever it is that holds you back, I'm just talking about my van, I'm not talking about anyone. Whatever holds you back from being you and coming into your whole self and being and your strong man or woman, your strong God, okay, being your strong energy is being the real God that grows into the full of itself. But it starts out here and he grows into his fullness because he's got to learn himself and he got to learn his powers. But anytime you hold back and you don't allow yourself to become into a development of something better or greater, and the growth make itself to take place, you're working your own self and back into a damage. You damage your own life. That's what you do, and you just takes longer. Have you ever heard that old saying where people used to say? You said in church, I don't know what, but now they said, "Oh, you know what? Let me tell you something. When you mess up, you just got to go back to the line again." And I always just think, "Oh no," you know, just think, "Oh no, let's do that." But it's true, because you get the mud back on your life. You dirty back your dirt. So as you hold yourself in a way that does not give you benefit or greatness or anything, if it's where it needs to have movement in order to grow, and it does. But sin that you have certain things that you still kind of maybe gravitate to, you hold back on, you're living back in, into two minds where you still want to be somewhat maybe back to to some parts of who you are or was, and to the other part of who you're becoming. So what you have to do is realize that what you hold is just nothing but what you just already got rid of. But But you know, I know I go, you know what, I just hold on to a little bit. Well, enjoy. Because that's where it end up being in a way of very foul-mouthed, you know, very unwanted. But if you choose, you can enjoy it. That's just like, you know, anything else. You can have the enjoyment of it. Because what is sent to you is something that is, you know, it's like power of way of light. It's in here. Like shining the light on you here. Come on this way, come on. And you just like the little boy look at you. Look, I'm with it. I'm ready. And God's like, excuse me? Huh? Do you know what time it is? Do you know what time it is? Do you even know what you did already? Huh? Now, we allowed you to get away with something, but let me tell you something, boy. We'll crack you upside your head. And they will. Don't think they won't. They will not allow no one to do what they want to do after all done went through this to bring us to where we has to be. Because we all are one whole. And so if you do whatever you do, and I do whatever I do, I affect the whole. And so before, you know, I allow you to affect the soul, we shall get the spray out, the raid, and get the spray in his ass. Because we will not allow that to happen. You know, gotta get a hold to it and eliminate it. So, divine masculine, our way is due north. Whether you come right as now where I'm going ahead, with you or without you, must you get on the same train or you mosey behind? I'm just giving it to you as it is, my love, so you can know what it means to move as the ones that leads and guide us to go in the direction we're supposed to go in, and not deliberately keep ourselves back from moving as we've been instructed to do. I don't know how do you know how serious it is, but it is extremely serious for you to make your operation when it is destined for you to do it, when it is destined time as time is now. You know, I'm just telling you. Okay? I mean, hey, this is how you want it anyway, right? You wanted me to give it to you this way. Then here I am, darling. I'm letting you give it, whatever that is that I have given to give out to you as ministered to your soul. And as your guide, that's who I am. And as your, you know, all of those, I am. I'm all of those for him. And he knows it. Okay? And this is where he has to come to. You must come to your whatever you want to come. You want to come as a page, you can come as your teacher, your guide. You want to be as a page, you want to come as a knight, then you come to your guide and your mother and your girlfriend. Okay? You know, and then you keep going and you keep growing and you become who you are to be. What is that? The emperor or the empress? You know, when you decide, you know, and you will be the emperor. And this way that where we're at here, because we traveling backwards, going through Egypt, and those timelines are coming up on us, and we're reliving them as we once have. And the reason why is because, as I said, we are from our future back into our past to change something that it does not go into our future. So we are here to change it. So in order to do that, we have to go back through some timelines and tie up some shit. Okay? And therefore, it is done. All right? All right. Let's work it out then. Some more work out, and then we'll shut this one off, and I won't probably bring no more out to tomorrow because it's not late, but I'm getting hot. I had it turned down, but maybe not if I need to. I had wrote some things here on the book, and I think I've covered a lot of it. Oh yeah. I think I did cover. I think I covered most of it, and most of it went according to spirituality. But I didn't cover some things I wanted to say to all YouTube's energies and family crowd out there that has been with us through all this time that we're, coming through here. And you was using your energy to kind of, to fight for us and just be behind us. And you was doing it without knowing who we are, see, which is even better. And wonderful and great. And I'm grateful, extreme, because this has been a war. And is it over? No, but I know how to rest and relax and let the energies move and take care and be whatever it is that I need to be. Let it become. That's in your magic and your creation, you see. So I'm aware, and I'm aware, but I am very protected, extreme, and so I can easily rest. Sometimes I do it, fall asleep, at nighttime. I'll be so tired, and I'm like, oh, I'm so tired. And then I kind of wake up a little bit, and I go, okay, guys, I see you guys. Thank you so much for everything, and I really appreciate you so much. I love you guys so much. And I really do, and you guys know I do it. So if they wasn't up on top of things, who knows what could happen, with all the crazy world. And it's unbeknownst to me because I'm like, because I'm like innocent in one way, like in a lot of ways. I'm really is. I'm like a I'm a high in the energy here, but I'm more or less, not up on things, okay? And I'm not. So when I hear things such as that kind of crazy shit, that I'm like, what the hell is going on? It's all this shit happening. Where did you know from? Well, you guys don't know tell what's going on because I don't have a clue. I'm like, this shit went from one extreme to another. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, why is all this shit? Okay? But in the open up the mind and the conscious, after, I kind of went through the waking up of it, then I'm aware. Because I know, what's taking place in the ethers as far as here. Here. But we all come down here now to the spin of the circle. We're going back in. Now, what's been done in the dark is so surely come to the light. And you little devils can't hide no more, and none of your shit that you have done. Everything is being put out in the opening, and everybody's gonna know who was the poo-poo guy, the boogeyman's on the planet. Just devils, nothing but devils. And they are all gonna leave because we're gonna make sure they do. Okay, let's work out. Okay, I love you guys. Okay, so that I gave you was the last song, and now let's do this one here.
I've been so focused, I've been so locked on you. Ever since you walked in, baby, you light up the room. Scared to approach you, but I think it's what I wanna do. Yes, you look in my eye, you wanna know why it's me. up, pour another drink so we get lost in the music, get lost in the bass of the beat. Yeah, yeah. I really can't help it, boy, you're like a magnet pulling me. So here I am in the palm of your hand, don't you see? Promise me, promise you won't make a fool of me. I just want 24 hours, so even less if that's too much to hold you close, to hold you close. You got this look like a tower, so I want it all of the hours. And if tomorrow I have to let you go, and if you're too smart to love me dumb, if you've seen too much to love me blind, can I use my hands to cover your eyes? Just for one night, just for one night. And if you're too smart to love me dumb, if she was too cold to leave you fine, can you forget her and look into my eyes? Just for one night, just for one night. If you're too smart to love me dumb, if you've seen too much to love me blind, can I use my hands to cover your eyes? Just for one night, just for one night, just for one, just for one night, just for one night, just for one. Ooh, just for one night, just for one night, just for one. If you're too smart to love me down, if you see too much to love me blind, can I use my hands to cover your eyes? Just for one night, just for one night.
Okay, so that one was I forget that one. Let me get it right. Okay, so I didn't tell you ahead of time. I forget. I don't know. I'm working on it. Okay, so it's just for one night. Yeah, you used to love me. Yeah, not just for one night. Yeah. Okay, so and that can go a lot of different ways there, you know. You know, that can happen the way that the singer was singing it, and then just walk away with no attachments if that's the way they want it. That could be cool, right? It just depends on who we're talking about and who we are, you know. And we talk about a karmic girlfriend, boyfriend, and you know, and no soulmate, twin flame, whatever. It's serious relationship, but they don't be serious in the beginning, you know. I don't guess, but you know, it just depends because your whole place in life here and experiences is to experience relationships. That is one of the whole way of coming here and being here is to experience relationships. But you experience them in all different kinds of ways. You know, right? And you sum it all up to be whatever it is. But that's, you know, that's the way of creation is made up and experiencing itself in different forms and shapes and whatever lives, generations of civilizations, and you name it. But so the thing is when something gets broken or get damaged, or it doesn't operate as the full flow of itself, then there has to be a repair done in order to get things back in right sync of itself. prepared, get ready to be prepared. Get ready to move into something much greater and better. Because you've been broken, here for some time. Laying down, ready to just rot, rust away. Think about how many years it's been until now, to where you finally awaken enough to move the energy so it can float up, go up. Otherwise it's been still too dense and too heavy because of the conscious of man being lowered down to the low consciousness of itself by others, invaders. And then so everybody operating on that low frequency, going through life, through cycles. Same old shit, same old, round and round we go. And nobody know but the deep good gunk of the boogeyman. They know. The boogeyman always knows. He come to scare you, but he knows what it's all about. He knows it's not real. If you could just see the light on his ass, he would just completely melt over like the monsters. So my life, for those who would question, I did not arrive here. Oh, I did. My body didn't. I just went through some pain and hate. But I arrived in a fifth dimension conscious, but then I've come down to the 3-dimension conscious and take care of some shit. And I have been ascending back up to my higher consciousness then. But my operations still has to bring the body with me. So it has to release that's in it, that has been sewn in there, okay, and still represent the darkness of itself, the dark side, life, whatever. It's still a little too weighty, too heavy, got too much heaviness to go through for me to lift. So everything has to be changed over completely, and then move as you change that energy to the higher energy level of I guess you could call it all matter, but it's not matter. Maybe it's all matter, but the next energy is crystalline. It's not baseline, what this one's made out of. Baseline, I always see these little fairies or whatever. I love you guys so much. So, let's do one more workout, music. And then we'll let you go. Appreciate you coming and everything, and sharing in with what I have to offer you. One day soon, I'm going to, I'm gonna go do information where I'm gonna start up here to head all the way back to the 200D somewhere, and open it up from the top down. Because sometimes it's better to see it that way. That's how I usually mess with it. I don't usually mess with it down here. Because you had to really, I really bring my conscience down low enough to kind of put it in the way that it needs to go. But I can get lost showing it to you this way, and it takes forever. And it does, because there's so many pieces, like a buffalo fish under the bones. Okay, so let's do one work out. And I was trying to see what there was once things that I wanted to say more, but I could maybe hold it for the next video where Jamirin, if I come back. Okay, all right, so yeah. Oh, it was one thing I was gonna demonstrate. I was gonna point out that I overheard, that some of the people say that that I made that I come out off a little cold or something, the way I am, where my demeanor is. I don't mean to. I really don't, and I'm not cold at all. I have a certain way that I am, and I kind of come off whatever it is, way I don't know. I'm just me. I don't mean any harm or any hurt. I don't intend to hurt anyone at cold. It's not in me. Yeah. I don't even know what it is to hurt. What is that? It's not in my vocabulary. It's not in my energy. You only got tempted by what's in you. Okay, whatever. A man is only tempted by that of his own appetite, what they call it, whatever the case is. But so I don't come out the cold. What I wanted to say is that I'm more like what you call assassin, which I am. We're system busters, and that's what we are. But so we're more like assassins, some of us, not all, but I'm more like that. And so assassin has to have his heart and his mind and everything has to kind of be set a certain way, because if it doesn't, if he allow that emotion to come through a certain way that it shouldn't be, or remember the one that's, what's his name, the profession. He was a profession. He was assassin, and he loved his plant. He always carried his plant everywhere he went, and that plant was with him until the day whatever happened. But he was like a stone-faced assassin. He was very, he was like extremely really good at what he did. But a little girl knocked on his door one day, and that was the end. That was it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? One of that little girl's all it took. That was it. His heart. But the good thing, I won't say it's a good thing, but it could be. So now you want to look at it. He taught her the game, so she just went on and went to did her own thing afterwards. She's like, okay, Mama, let me tell you one thing. So she turned out to be the assassin in his spot. There you go. So replicated. Okay. So what we're going to dance for, but maybe I'll wait. There is more songs that they want me to put out, but we don't always have to put them out. Same videos all the time, wait on some and do some and wait on some. It's today Sunday? Saturday. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hopefully, I was hoping it was. Okay, so look, let's just stop it here. I appreciate you coming, and tomorrow I'll do more videos and we'll have more fun, okay? I don't do enough when I'm talking. I like to just make one video, just me working out. That's what I'm gonna do. And you guys gonna work out with me. We're gonna just work out on that video. I did no more jogging. Because that just breaks my stride. I love you guys so much. All right, thanks for coming, and have a good afternoon, a good morning, and